Three, two, one, and here we are, Friday, October 2nd. Hey, Churchill, I'm going to turn over to Mr. Hawkins real quick.
Hey, welcome back, students. If you can't tell already, it's National Blue Dress Shirt Day. As you saw, Mr. Lingenfelder and myself both wearing blue shirts. We're not twins, but we are two big guys that are wearing blue shirts, and sometimes that happens. Hey, yesterday we did we introduced each other, but I've got two very important people that I'd like to introduce to you. The first person is Mrs. Kim Seveny.
Hi, we miss you guys.
All right. Mrs. Seveny is married and has three children, Colin, Andrew, and Emma, all graduates of Galesburg High School. She also has two grandchildren, Kaylee and Emmeline. She graduated from Galesburg High School and studied vocal music at Monmouth College. She enjoys quilting and playing with her granddaughters. Her favorite cereal is Cheerios, and her favorite superhero is Groot. I am Groot. Our next special person is Miss Donna Goley.
Hi, Streaks. We miss you. Keep working hard.
Ms. Goley has two sons, Tyler and Landon. Landon is in fourth grade at King. She has a daughter named Kara. She graduated from GHS. She has two bonus sons, Roy and Luke. And Roy is in the Marines, and Roy was a former Blue Streak. And Luke is an eighth grader here at Churchill. And she has a bonus daughter, Raina. She's college in Haverford in Pennsylvania. She has one grandson, Grayson, who's 2 years old, and one granddaughter, Lucy, who is 8 months old. She graduated from Betsy Lane High School in Betsy Lane, Kentucky, the home of the Bobcats. She also graduated from the University of Pikeville, Kentucky, majored in elementary education with an emphasis in math. Her hobbies are gardening, baking, attending sporting events, especially football, but whatever sport her kids are playing in at the time. And she loves spending time with family. Her favorite cereal is Peanut Butter Captain Crunch, and her favorite superheroes are Black Widow and the Scarlet Witch. Both Mrs. Goley and Miss Seveny are our two secretaries here in the office, and they can't wait for you to come back. Hey, we have some... What?
Hey, Mr. Hawkins, I just want you to know and everybody to know I had the chance to teach some of Mrs. Seveny's kids a few years ago, and I also had a chance to coach some of Mrs. Goley's kids, and so I just wanted to share that real quick.
That also means you're pretty old.
Yes, I am.
And I am too.
Proud of it.
Anyway, time for our birthday segment. All right, and today's birthday goes out to Nevaeh. Happy birthday, Nevaeh. And from last week on the 25th of September, Matthew, and also on the 25th of September, Cody. So happy birthday to those two. I'm going to turn it over to Mr. Lingenfelder so he can talk about some streaks.
Hello, Streaks. Just a reminder, people are being announced because they're following that acronym of being a streak. Part of that acronym is being supportive of all. A real important part of that, being supportive of all, means that we're able to accept and the other successes of others and give them a big shout out. Some shout outs for today go out to Phoebe. Phoebe's been working hard in health class, work completion, and willingness to ask for assistance. You know, that trait is wonderful to hear about. Each and every single one of you. If you need assistance, don't be afraid to ask. Also, outstanding work and work completion. Work being completed at a high quality. Amaya Savage, great work. And then several students. Miss Moore wants to give a big shout out to all these students. They have extremely high marks in the world of science right now. These students are Caden Kogut, Elizabeth Phelps, Asher Whitcomb, Sky Clark, Marissa Rydell, and Addison Kramer. Excellent, excellent work. And the entire the group of eighth grade teachers want to give a team shout out to Amir Bomo. Excellent, excellent work. Back to you, Mr. Hawkins.
Hey, that's great. And I really appreciate the portion where you're talking about students who are asking for their own help. That's called advocating for yourself. So keep up the good work and don't be afraid to do that. There's always adults here at Churchill Junior High School that are wanting to help you. All right, it's time for our fun fact segment. The thought of the day, it doesn't matter where you came from. All that matters is where you're going. Think about that for a second. That's the thought for the day. The joke of the day, it's also the National Dry Joke Day. I want you guys all to know that. But here's the joke for the day. When do computers overheat? When do computers overheat? Do you know, Mr. Lingenfelder?
When does a computer overheat? Well, I know my computers get hot. I don't know the answer. When is it the computers overheat, Mr. Hawkins?
When they need to vent. What do you think about that? It's dry joke today. Just
That's
love
right.
it. I'm trying to laugh on the inside. I don't know if I'm doing it on the outside. Here we go. The random fact of the day. Every 100 years, the moon adds approximately 1.4 milliseconds to a day. While this may be minuscule, it does add up. When dinosaurs roamed the planet, days were 23 hours long, according to NASA. That's that space place. NASA said that. All right. And our journal entry for today, kids, is list one major world problem and how you think you should solve it, or we should solve it. All right. One major world problem and how you think we should solve it. All right. That's what we have for journal. Mr. Lingenfelder, do you have anything before we leave today?
I just want to say I really enjoyed being out at the cross country meet last night. Those results will be available during Monday's announcements. Keep up the good work, cross country students. You have about 1 week left until sectional, so keep up the great work.
All right. And as always, it's a great day to be a streak.